seems like at the face of it, nuclear war is a madman's last resort. If you dare play the nuclear football game, Russia can get wiped out of existence easily by thousands of nukes on high alert, ready to be launched at any time. But is Vladimir Putin at Siberia in order to avoid assassination and his own people? Because they're probably very angry about the sanctions. If they hear about what is being committed under their name, Russia takes a lot of pride in its military. If they get embarrassed by tiny Ukraine, that would embarrass Russia in itself. But Vladimir Putin is probably in Siberia in order to avoid a coup. And the one way that he can use nuclear war to avoid a coup is if he strikes first and then the U.S. takes out Moscow. Well, if Moscow no longer exists, the whole Kremlin's abolished, the whole FSB has died due to nuclear poisoning. Anyone that could overthrow Vladimir Putin is dead. That's the one way that Vladimir Putin can be sure that he remains in power. Anyone that could oppose him in his own circle at Moscow would get wiped off the face of the planet. And that's probably why he wants nuclear war. It would not surprise me at all if that's what Mad Vlad has in mind. I don't think the U.S. would wipe Russia off the map completely. They would wipe off a good portion of Russia. They'd attack multiple big cities under that scenario, but I don't think they would be ready to nuke Russia entirely off the face of the planet. Does the technology exist to hit Putin's bunkers deep into the ground? I don't know about that. But that's one way, that's one reason why he's in Siberia. If Vladimir Putin is very angry at America and the West for the whole dismantling of the Soviet Union, he's going to bring America down with him. He'll want to bring down all American institutions if his last resort is playing the nuclear football. If his greater Russian empire is of no use, that his military is giving up, that he is running short of fuel, of military personnel, he'll probably want to nuke Washington, D.C. The first target that he would want to nuke anywhere, I think, is Washington, D.C., because that's his revenge. That's his payback for the dismantling of the USSR. Wipe the White House from the face of the planet. Wipe Congress, the Senate, the FBI, all the Washington monuments, the entire House of Representatives. That can be Vladimir Putin's endgame if he wants to create more chaos and division within the American government. Vlad will want to bring anyone down with him. If he's going down, he's going to bring a bunch of people down with him. Playing the nuclear football game is the best way to prevent a coup. If you wipe out Moscow, that's the first target everyone has in mind if he does play the nuclear football game. Will the nukes work if he does try the nuclear football game? His top general is with him in Siberia right now. He was spotted in Siberia. His daughter was spotted in Siberia a couple of days ago. He was rumored to have a heart attack, but that was just news from the tabloid. He hasn't disappeared. He hasn't been disposed. He's with Mad Vlad right now. It's a real possibility. Madmen will do anything to remain in power, to take whoever is going down with them. It will not surprise me at all if we see nuclear war And chances are U.S., British, Polish, Western intelligence probably knows where Vladimir Putin is at. They can track Russian planes in the skies due to satellites. They probably know where he's at. There's a variety of factors. Yes, overthrows, assassination attempts, avoid his own people if there's a revolution in Russia, if they even try that. So you can't jail everybody. But you want to avoid a coup? Moscow's collateral damage. Russia could get wiped off the face of the planet. I don't think Vladimir Putin cares at this point. His only mission is to destroy the West. And Donald Trump certainly tried to destroy the West and our great Western alliance when he tried to break apart NATO. Donald Trump failed. Joe Biden took a stand when he said that Vladimir Putin shall not remain in power. But Biden shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have done any of that. Who will take a stand against Vladimir Putin? He shall not remain in power after this. That is not regime change. No one should be in power in Russia that's going to threaten world peace ever again. That is the facts. They are raping Ukrainian women. They are, against their will, sending Ukrainians to labor camps. They are bombing and killing women and civilians. That is all done in the name of peacekeeping. It's down. It's time to bring down the Nazis right now. Right now. Stop negotiating with terrorists. Bring them down. They're not to fall apart. Don't take any more of Vladimir Putin or any of his cronies.